Hey, all right. Good morning, everybody. Hello, my name is Christy Card. I am a National Vice President with Arbonne for Tell the World Nations. I'm so excited to have you on this morning. We are going to have an amazing training. Cannot wait to share with you guys. If you're new, welcome to the call. This is our weekly call. We do this every Saturday morning. If you have consultants that are not on right now, remind them. Don't forget to remind them that this is their team call as well. A lot of times when you're new, you think that it's just for managers, but it's for all of us. So every single consultant on our team. So I'm actually going to go ahead and jump straight on into top achievers. So we actually have a lot of people in the first place. Basically, we have 7 people tied. So I'm actually going to leave that as a fun little secret because we all need to grow. It's the 10th of August. And we're all in this season right now where kids are going back to school. So routines are a little crazy, but they're about to go right back to normal. And you guys are going to be able to have the best August ever. So we have a ton of people in first place. We got 7 for top 150s. Top district, we have my own. And then we have Ruth Sherlock's, Jillian Feathers, Amanda Johnson. And then Eric is holding down spot number 5. So congratulations to all of you. Remember, they're going to talk about the announcements in a minute, but remember those double bonuses are still on the table for this month. So being that it's the 10th, you really want to get your butts in gear major to get that extra money since it's free. Might as well go for it. And top, let's see, and the new consultants, the sponsoring bonus for new consultants. We don't have any of you guys yet. So if you're new or you have people on your team that are consultants right now, which most of us do, I would say all of us do. When your new consultants do 2,500 QV in a single month and have 2 direct signups, then they get an extra $100 all the time. But in this month, they're going to get an extra $200 instead. We don't have any of those yet, but it is the 10th. So I want to see at least 10, 15, 20 names on that list this month. So that you know not only if you're a consultant to get your bonus, but to tell your team so that they can get their bonus as well. So with that, I'm actually going to jump straight on in. It's to the trainers, and I'm really excited about what we're sharing today because sometimes we can get a little like out of our we get in our heads in terms of what we have to do with Arbonne, and we know it's actually just keeping it simple. Keeping it as simple as possible is exactly how you're successful. There's nothing magic to this business. I do the exact same thing as National Vice President. Ruth and Sarah do the exact same things as Regional Vice Presidents as a brand new consultant would to be successful as well. And so I'm really super pumped that both Regional Vice Presidents or Executive Regional Vice President Ruth Sherlock and Regional Vice President Sarah Thompson Raymond are going to be sharing the steps to getting started so that you can hear them again. Because if you happen to be in a place where you're stuck, this is a great way to learn, but also if you're new, we want to get a refresher. And then we're going to do another training after that. So cannot wait. So girls, go ahead and do your announcements and then take it away.
Lovely. Hi guys, good morning. Back on San Diego time. So I'm going to go over some announcements. So we have the 30-day cash prize challenges going on right now. Woohoo! So we're going to have a winner for the 19th group, for the August 19th group and September 2nd group. So anyone who starts on those days or between those days will be put into that drawing, or they'll be able to earn that. So you want to make sure you get all of their stats as well, their measurements, their weight, pictures, all of that is absolutely essential. So that's super fun, a super great way to come back from a summer. Maybe we've been doing some traveling, eating things that are not, in alignment with our goals for the year and for our lives. Getting back to school, all those things. Like, it's so important, right, that we do these health little checkups. I know we talk about how you and I do kind of quarterly 30 days all the time, and I know a lot of you guys do too. So great way to jump back in, do it even with your clients. But yeah, we want to make sure that we're getting that out there because it's a great time for people to jump back on board. And then also for people, if they're not ready to do a full 30-day, or that's not something that they're looking to do just yet, we're going to team up with some sidelines with Zoe and Shay. Zoe Kinney and Shay Hershag, you guys should know them. We do a lot with them. And we're going to do kind of a little mini reset for people. So it's very similar to the 10-day, So they can just, get half of the products, or they can get a 30-day kit and split it maybe with a friend or coworker or spouse or something like that, and do it. But so what's really cool about this group though is we're going to have personal trainers within the group to help get back on track with fitness as well. So we're going to be incorporating that. Anyways, more info is going to be, Christy, I think is going to do a live on Facebook. Yeah. So you'll just look for that, but I wanted to mention it. Like Christy said, we still have double bonuses for this month, reaching for that extra money on the cash table. What even happened just now? On the counter, I was going to say, whatever.
Get it wherever it's at.
Yeah,
get it.
Yeah, just get that money. It's just sitting for you guys. It's for the taking. Whether you're at the counter, table, it doesn't matter. Okay, so, and then the amazing bag that's out there, that camouflage bag. I don't know who wants that, but I sure do. Heck yeah, we have 5 days. Like, you guys, even if you're super far from earning it, go for it. 5 days, just go ham, because you're going to get rewarded in so many ways. By hitting that halfway mark, you're going to be that much closer to having the most explosive month leading up into our biggest quarter of the year, which is September, October, November, December, right? Yeah. And you want to be on track for that. And then you get rewarded with that super cute bag. So love it, you guys. Go for it. The brightening line and the free serum, that incentive is still out there. Make sure that you're sharing that with people. That brightening line is insane. Get one for yourself, share it, love it, spread it. Okay, July is over. Christy's like, Ruth, you should not have woken up this morning. Calendar. So tomorrow night, Christy has the Sunday night Discover Arbonne, 7 o'clock. Christy's going to be running that. So you, our national vice president, is leading that. Get people on. We know the drill. It's absolutely essential that we are building our businesses with new consultants, that we're sponsoring and getting people in front of that. And so we want to have as many people at Discover Arbonne, as many one-on-ones as possible, because the more we share, the more we're going to have people join our team. But it's really about telling that story. So your 30, 40 faces a month, right? It's getting them the full story. So that's a great tool to use, and it makes them sit there and focus for like 15 minutes, and actually hear the information. So clean cooking class is going to be at Sarah Raymond's house on Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. Amazing for prospects, amazing for learning just how simple clean eating really can be. She makes it really, really simple. And then Foster Magic, don't forget, those of you who signed up for that training, is going to be August 13th. So you probably already have that. Yeah, coming up. And then Impact. If you've not registered yet, get registered, get your booty there. Wherever, I think there's 8 cities that we're going to. So find the one closest to you. All the information is on our website. If you have questions, talk to your upline. And then our other incentives are on our website. Now I'm going to pass it to Sarah.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. Thank you so much, Ruth. Welcome back. It's so good to have you back.
It's good to be here.
I know. All right, guys. So what we are going to be training on today is launching someone. And we're going to be going over the 5 steps to getting started. And we're just going to recap on this, kind of start recapping this a little bit more frequently, so that we all become really much more confident in launching someone. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts and trainings on fear, and how, sometimes when the lack of like full understanding or confidence in a situation is really what gives us fear, and then fear holds us back from doing what we should be doing, right? And so we don't want you guys to feel any kind of fear or uncertainty in launching someone, in just that you don't have the training or the know-how to do it. And so I'm going to share my screen really quickly. Find it with all my shenanigans that are open. There we go. All right. Okay. So where you're going to go when you launch someone is, you're going to go here, and so is your new consultant. So it's our Getting Started tab. So just a quick reminder, you're going to go to the Get Started and just click on that. And our password is to the top, all lowercase. When you click on here, it's literally going to be a step-by-step process, you guys. So it's very, very like easy and streamlined for you. There are 2 videos. There's one that's a call. It's a welcome call. Welcome to our team from Christy, and a getting started video. And this video actually goes over all the steps for getting started. So this is perfect for your new consultant to watch first. But also, you guys, if you haven't launched in a while, or you're feeling a little bit insecure about the flow and the steps and you launching someone, I really super strongly encourage you, go back and pretend like you're new, right? Go and listen to the welcome call, refresh yourself. We know that repetition, the more that you hear something, the more that it's going to like deposit and resonate. And then as you start to regurgitate, that's when it starts to really become like memorized within you. And then that's where the confidence comes, right? So keep listening to this over and over again, so that you become the absolute best sponsoring and leader and launcher on your team, right? So that you can teach others to be exactly the same way. So getting started video, you'll see this right here. The first step for every single new consultant is printing your 5 steps to getting started, print your mapping my future, print your 100-person list, and print your 40 faces. And then with that, they have the tools to then get started. And again, I would encourage you, if it's been a while since you launched yourself, go in and relaunch yourself. Go through these steps. And that way, again, it's going to become more deposited inside of you. So we're going to go ahead and click on 5 steps to getting started. I'm going to go over the first 3, and Ruth is going to go over the last 2. So here's the checklist. So you want your new consultant to have this, and you guys, you want to follow this guide too. I personally have this printed out. I have 1 copy. It's in a sheet protector, so I don't have to keep printing it over and over again, and it's in my binder. So it's always there, because I'm always launching and getting people started, right? So I always want to refer to the same sheet. So step 1, super easy. We're going to sign them up as a consultant, get them their 30 days to healthy living and their skincare set. You guys, this is the absolute best way to launch someone, is by the 30-day and the skincare, okay? So make sure that you're leading with that. Then from there, you work through what fits best within their budget. And this is on our business builder sets, and that's on that main page. So we've got our millennial business builder sets with the prep work and the 30-day, and also our just 25 and up, basically. We're calling them millennials. They're not millennials. I don't know what they are. Gen Y? I don't know. They're definitely not millennials. Yeah, they're the youngsters of this age.
They're the Lilas.
They are. They're the Lilas. They're the Lilas. Yes, totally. Okay. So then with step 1 is 30 days to healthy living. So if figuring out like if they can only start with 1 set, the absolute best way to start is the 30 days to healthy living, so that they're doing it themselves, they're creating their own testimony. But when you as a new person are doing the 30 days to healthy living yourself, it is so easy and exciting to tell people, oh my gosh, I'm doing this for this reason. I'm so excited to have more energy, to have more sleep, to clear my skin, to lose a few lbs, whatever your why is, right? Will you do this with me? I need accountability partners. So it's a great way of launching when you're getting started and getting people to do it with you. You're going to post on social media. You're going to post your journey, you guys. This is not about perfection. This is inviting people into your journey. I really strongly encourage you with your posts too. Don't just post a bunch of pictures about Arbonne stuff. Talk to people. Invite them into your journey. Let them know who you are. Let them know your why. Let them know your mission and your purpose, okay? And our goal in your first month is to find 5 people to join you on that 30-day, and also find 5 new business builders that are doing the same thing. They're joining you on the 30-day and they're finding people as well. And you guys, that is not only going to put you in district manager qualifications, but when you do that, it's going to put you into area manager qualifications. So this is about duplication, sharing the word quickly, right? And the more people we have to join our movement, the more people that can share about it. Okay, so that's step 1. Step 2 is making a plan and building your vision. So you want to fill out your 100-person list, write out your contact list on your network sheet, and really 200 or more if you want to go fast. And you guys, so many people get a little bit intimidated by this number list, right? They're like, oh my gosh, 100 people, but break it down to them, because you want to kind of, again, eliminate the fear out of it, because when there's fear, then people will freeze, right? So assure people right away, you are not going to contact every single person on this list. This is a brainstorming session. This is a session to get your brain in motion, to think about everybody you know. Because if you just go, okay, think about everyone you know, you're like literally you freeze, right? Because it's too much. And you just think about like, who do you talk to daily on the regular? Who do you see? Who are you in like most close community with, right? It's not everyone you know. So this is where you want to break it down by network. So guide people, share with them, help them to guide their brain this way. Tell them, okay, this is your friends. So this is going back, everyone you went to school with, even go back to like elementary, junior high, high school, college, every single activity group that you've been a part of, every sports group, dance group, singing group, maybe you were in debate, like whatever, like groups that you've been a part of, fitness groups, yoga, mom groups, like literally guide their brain, right? Church groups, Bible study groups, any of your coworkers, past and present, any jobs that you've had in the past, maybe you've nannied, who are the people you've nannied for, like literally help to guide them, right? Everyone you know that provides a service for you. So your waxing girl, your tanning girl, your esthetician, your hairdresser, like literally guide them, right? And then tell them, write every single name down. And for any Lisas on the call, yes, I apologize because I use that name as an example. Everybody knows on my team that Lisa is not super nice, right? So what I'll tell them is like, you might come to a name that you're like, ew, Lisa, like she's not super nice. Like she's kind of Debbie Downer. She's not really positive, but write her name down because Lisa might make you think of Megan, and Megan, her best friend, is amazing. She's so inspiring. She's so awesome. She's so driven. She's so friendly, right? So write everyone down. Don't qualify them. Just write it down. Brainstorming session, because it literally leads to the next person, okay? And you guys, guide your people that way. Guide your new people that way. They're not going to know. So really educate them and help to guide their brain. Don't just tell them, okay, write your 100% list, 200 if you want to go faster, like, right? But point them back also to social media. Who are you on with Facebook? Who are you on with Instagram? Like real people that you're connected to, but you aren't in like day-to-day connection, right? Okay, and the second step is mapping your future. This, you guys, I really encourage every single one of us as consultants to be doing this on the regular, maybe 1 to 2 times a year, at least one time a year. This is where you're writing out your goals, your daily affirmations, and your reason why Arbonne. And you're getting into activity right away so that you can really start bringing it to life. And you want your vision to be crystal clear, and then protect it. Guard that with your life. And that is like really going to be keeping you focused on what you're moving and working towards. So this is like going through your 30-day goals, your 90-day goals, your 6-month, your 5-year goals. And this is not just Arbonne. This is your life goals, right? And this is where Arbonne then can be a vehicle to then support those life goals. Arbonne, that shouldn't be your end all be all of your goals. Arbonne is a vehicle. And if all you're looking at is Arbonne goals, then I really encourage you to like envision your life on such a bigger picture to where you can see how Arbonne is going to facilitate that. And that's where I think the excitement of your business comes versus just like, I got to do work today, right? I got to do work after I've already done 8 to 10 hours of work and I have family and kids and blah, 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 right? So get crystal clear with your vision. Go in and do this yourself. Help your team do that too. And ask them to share that with you because you want to support their whys, right? It's so incredible knowing your team's why and attaching your purpose and your vision to their why. You have your own, but you're supporting and coaching and lifting up theirs. And then you can also always bring it back to their why, reminding them, because tough days come, you guys, we know that, right? And reminding them, okay, this was your why. Has that changed? Or do we just need to get more clear on our why, right? And then step 3 is our 40 and 48 reach outs. And this is taking that 100 to 200 person list and reaching out to your dream team. So what you want to do from that list is encourage them to take a highlighter or star, like literally figure out, okay, what are your top 5 core characteristics of the tribe and the vibe you want in your business? So maybe it's they're driven, they're passionate, They're motivated, they're disciplined, they're responsible, they're on time, they're friendly, they're outgoing, they're inspiring, they're passionate about health and wellness already. Like they love beauty and wellness, like whatever it is, right? You figure out what's the top 5, what are the most important things to you, and then go through and highlight or star the people on your list that have like 2 to 3 of those qualities, right? You might have people that have more, right? But like 2 to 3 of those qualities. And that's going to be you creating your dream team. And then this is where you're going to partner with your sponsor, and your sponsor is going to help you with your reach outs and reaching out with those 40 people in 48 hours. And this is to literally kickstart your business, you guys. If you reach out to 5 people, your journey is going to be super slow. If you want to go and go quickly and move quickly and build quickly, get to district manager, like get that earning that extra paycheck, earning that extra override, then you want to like really like start out with like a bang, right? Consider this a grand opening. Nobody opens their business and tells 5 people and sits inside and just waits for people to show up and come to my store. No, you have to tell people you're open, right? And you're going to work with your sponsor, and this is where you're going to go through the business reach outs. So we have business reach outs, getting started about the business, and then also about the 30-day. So with that, I am going to pass it over to Ruth to go over steps 4 and 5.
Yahoo! That was awesome. So if you guys notice this document, the reason, so you print it out and it goes side by side with the page we were just on. That has those getting started links.
Mm-hmm.
So this is really meant to be printed out next to you at all times, and you're going through this yourself. And like Sarah said, with your new consultant, so you have yours, and then they have theirs printed out. And I will say, just as a minor note, but I think it's an important note, is that when you have a new consultant, you're expecting them to print these out. So don't show up to the meeting with all their documents and say, here you go, here's a folder for you. I laminated the front page. Like, we want to start consultants off right and start them as independent leaders. And so that's why I say, okay, go to the website, let me know once you've listened to the call and printed the documents, and then we'll go over them, right? So they've already taken the initiative to do that. And that's really essential because you want self-starters. Like Carla just posted, Jerry called, you're looking for Pam, positive, ambitious, motivated. Somebody who's motivated and ambitious and positive, they're going to go and be like, okay, perfect, print it out, got it. Okay, I'm on step 4. What's next? And you're like, oh, we didn't even go to step 1. Like they're already ahead of you, right? So that's really what you're looking for. And if you have a consultant that starts out and they're like, oh, I haven't really listened to it, I'll do it in a few days. Like, can you give me the bullet points, spark notes, right? You pause and say, you know what, let me know when you've done it, and then we'll go from there. You don't want to spend time with people who are not willing to make the time for their own business and their own goals, right? We're here to guide and walk alongside, but we're not here to run people's businesses for them. Okay, so back to step 4, setting and executing training. So we do 1 dream team event and then 2 grand opening events. And the grand opening events can be in-home or virtual. Depending on how you run your business. And you're going to start inviting from that person list. So like Sarah said, now you have a ton of people to pull from, right? You're going through that list and you're inviting. And what's great about virtual is they're virtual. So you can get, people in from anywhere, or maybe you have a crazy schedule or your friends have a crazy schedule. So guess what? You can all jump on at 8 o'clock, be on for 20, 30 minutes, boom, done. Like nobody has to go anywhere. You can stay in your PJs. Or you have in person, which is great for coming and sampling and tasting and getting that like vibe. And, a lot of us are really craving that these days. So I do recommend having both kinds of events throughout your business, whether they're when you launch or not. But the goal or the purpose is 2 grand opening events, okay? And then 1 dream team. So your grand opening events is where you're announcing to people what you're doing. Simple invite, hey, start a new business. I'm super excited. I'm having a grand opening, or I'm having, my launch party on Tuesday night. Can you come? If they can come, fantastic. Give them the details. If they can't, you have a second date already scheduled. Perfect. You know what? That's okay. I actually have one on Saturday for those who couldn't make it Tuesday. Can you make it then? You guys, make it so simple. Don't overthink it. Just invite, share your excitement. Like Sarah said, even with the Facebook post, like, I'm super excited. I'm starting this healthy journey. I would love for you to be there. And you're getting people there. So this is to tell them that you're opening up shop, right? And it's also for you to get training. So you'll see the first grand opening, your sponsor actually does the entire thing so that you can listen and you can see how the flow goes and that kind of thing. And then the second one, y'all are going to split it. And so you each, so then you're getting kind of, you're stepping into that, you're making a transition is what I'm trying to say. Okay. And your dream team event. So this is a Discover Arbonne, and this is essential. Like we said, we want to have at least 5 new consultants get started with you. And so you want to share this with as many people as possible, what you're doing. And again, your sponsor is going to do that Discover Arbonne for you. So you're inviting people to this special dream team. Let them know, like, I just started a business. It may or may not be a fit for you, but girl or bro, like, I think you'd be amazing at this. Like, I think because of X, Y, and Z, I would love for you to get on and check it out and give me your feedback. Can you get on Wednesday night at 8? You know, whatever time it is. So you want to set those dates though right away, and you want to get those going quick. Don't put them off, okay? Like that little note there says, complete your trainings within the first 4 weeks of signing up. So you're training and you're getting people on board with what you are doing. Okay, so step 5, we're going to go over increasing momentum and growth and setting your promotion goals. So you can't hit a target you don't, or you always miss a target you don't have. What's it say?
That's it.
You never hit a target you don't see, or something like that?
Yeah.
Set a goal, guys.
Yeah.
Set a goal, or you never hit it. So we want to go over the strategy session documents with your sponsor, so that all those documents are on the website. This is Sarah's computer. I don't know how to use it. We'll show you in a second. So you want to set that consistent activity and consistent growth. So you're booking your calendar activity, telling the full Arbonne story to 40 faces. Each month, new faces, right? So you're getting in front of people through healthy happy hours, virtual events, one-on-ones, that Sunday night call. Like, there's so many ways we get to do this. So all that information is there. And your strategy session documents. So those are going to be filling out your bullseye tracker. You know, what are your goals? So with your new consultant, you're going to be asking them, you know, how much money do you need to make, basically, and what is your time frame, right? So if they say, I need to replace my income in 3 months and I need to be making $4,500, like, okay, that's basically region falls or a new region. And the way you can look at that is it matches up quite closely to, for every 10,000 that you need for maintenance, that's how much, that's how many thousands you make. So if maintenance is 40,000 for region, you're making about $4,000 a month. Okay. If you're doing $20,000 in your volume, you're making about $2,000 a month, right? So just chop off a 0 and that's kind of your paycheck. Hope that made sense. So when people are saying, okay, I need to make 5,000 a month, you're like, okay, you need to do about 50,000 volume. 50,000 volume is a little more than a new region, right? So that's kind of how you can figure that out with them and then make a plan. And then when you break that down, we do 2,500 blocks. Okay, this is how many strong consultants you need doing 2,500. Okay, if you want to do region, you need 16, blah, 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 right? So that's that strategy session. That's how we're working it out with them, setting that goal for your new consultant, and then writing that goal everywhere, right? Sticky notes, car, house, fridge, lunchbox, whatever. It's everywhere. Put it on the back of your kid's shirt. Just kidding. It's everywhere, right? So that's super important, is to go over that bullseye and print that every single month. Again, all the documents are on the page we were just at a moment ago on that Get Started tab. So that's all super simple to go through and click through. And then the last thing is just staying connected and plugged in. We know this, so you guys can read all this, attend your monthly meeting. If you don't know where it's at, talk to your upline. They will get you plugged in wherever you are in the world to one. Our Zoom call every Saturday is this one right here. Our Facebook groups, get them involved in that. Make sure that they're added. That's your responsibility as their sponsor, is to add them to those groups and let them know. Facebook has new rules. You have to click accept invite so that your new consultant has to click accept invite so they can see all the updates and stuff like that. So remind them of that, because sometimes people don't know and then they can't find it. And then you want to add the VPs. Have them add Christy, Erin, me, Donna, Sarah. We need to add you to the list. All these VPs on there, because you want them to start seeing that positivity in their feeds, and you want them to see those different things from these leaders. And then mindset is absolutely essential. We know that. So we have professional and personal development books. You want to do that. We do book clubs now, and again, we're getting more consistent with those. So plug your new consultants into that. The Eye on Arbonne stories are incredible. There's the link there. Arbonne On Demand is basically training. SoundCloud, all of that is available. And then it has a note on like, if you hear no, 1 in 4 will usually say yes, etc. Will you just go back to the last page real quick?
Yes. Yeah. We also want to touch on the new consultant tracker too, to remind people of that.
Yes, thank you.
They don't see that, right?
No, I don't think so. Okay. So, okay, but they can see this, correct? Correct. Mundo. The Mac PC commercials. I'm like, Okay. And then on the bottom of this, under the connect portion, there's helpful business apps, building your belief. So these are things for your new consultant to come back to. Like, let them know that get started tab is for you. Know it, go over it. Like, it's not something you just look over once and like, okay, I'm ready, right? You print out the 5 steps and then you are living in this get started page for the first couple weeks of your business and beyond, really. So how do we get paid is all there. What are you created for? The part, like, there's so many resources. Making promotion, how do you go district? It's right there. What if I want to go region? It's right there. So super, super valuable information for you guys. And then Sarah's going to direct us on how to get to that new consultant tracker. So when you have new consultants, you can track them. Okay, where are they at in this process? So team tools, going down to
Monthly business stuff.
Right here. It looks a little bit different on your phone, but it's fine. You'll be able to find it. Okay. So you want to go down to trackers. So monthly business docs. You all already have these printed out this month, so I don't have to say that, right? Trackers. Your new consultant tracker for sponsor. Dun, dun, dun. It's gorgeous. It looks just like our 30-day, except it shows. So did they sign up and order? Did they schedule their events? Did you announce and welcome them? Like, it's all right there for you to track how far are you along with your new consultant. Did you miss anything in between, right? So you want this to be a blackout when it's done, right?
Yeah, and also you'll notice that there's a lot of slots here, right? And so this too is something that I have in my binder that, you know, you don't have to print this new every month. Have this running tracker as you add new consultants, right? Obviously you want to fill this up quickly.
Sponsor
like,
10 a month.
Yeah,
21. It's fine.
No big deal. Do it, right?
Seriously.
Why not? Yeah. But seriously, like, however many you're sponsoring, I mean, it's we recommend obviously a minimum of 3, but 3 to 5 is really great, to where then you're, you know, constantly flowing in your business and in your district, your personal business. What? You just like,
I know I have something to say.
Anyways, so keep this, fill this in. Like, don't feel like, you know, you need to like print out a new one every time you have a new consultant, but this is your guide. This is your flow, just like the 30-day. It helps. It's a guide. It's a tool to help you stay on track as you're leading people as a new consultant, and then like the 30-day too. So that's there.
Cool.
Yeah.
I love Sarah put in the chat box like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Awesome. So she has that saved in her notes section so that she can just reference it. Super simple for getting people started. Love that. So the last thing I want to say is we had a very wonderful ERVP actually do something for us. I can't find it. Team tools, get started right there. Under the launching your new business, there is actually a video posted, guys. You probably saw it on the Facebook group, but there's a video on how to do that. Please do it. I can't talk and navigate. It's really bad.
On Greeting Events?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's under the Events tab.
Surprise. Okay. Ta-da! New consultant grand openings or hosted events in person or virtual. Click that guy. Watch the video, how to execute an in-person event. Dun, dun, dun. There's a video.
Hey,
Oh, wait, it's me.
my name is Ruth Sherlock.
I need to go. All right, you guys. So that's getting started. Super simple. Obviously, we keep things fun and all the things. So I hope that was really helpful. Is there anything else that you want to say?
I was just going to say again, if you're at all, you know, apprehensive at all because of just a lack of doing something enough, go back and listen to this, watch these things. I encourage you, don't do it during income producing hours, right? Don't spend your time when you could be reaching out to people and actually building your business. Don't spend that, you know, overthinking everything. But this is like listen to it as you're driving to work, right? The more repetition, that's why we come to the Discover Arbonne meetings every single month, right? Not only obviously to bring guests and recognize, but it's also for you to continue to hear how the presentation is given so that you feel more and more confident to do it. I know as I was first getting started, that was something that really helped me. And then I would pull pieces from like, because we have different people sharing, we're like, ooh, I like how they shared that piece, that resonated with me, whatever. So be doing this, listen to the how to get started, listen to the how to have an event, become the professional, own your business. But again, do that kind of stuff early in the morning, maybe when you're getting ready, driving to work, late at night, it's like 9:30 and you're finally folding the clothes or doing things like, listen to it that way. Do something to build your business that way, right? So with that, we're going to pass it over to Christy Carr to close.
Awesome. Okay. Well, and one thing, you guys did an amazing job. That was incredible. You know, being a brand new consultant or a district or wherever you are, you know, utilize what these girls said, because I think the thing I hear a lot, actually, one of the things I hear the most is people are afraid to talk to people about the business because why would they want to follow me? Right? I hear that a lot. And, you know, here's the thing, you guys, I want you to understand they are not following you. They're following a very simple system. You're just the gift giver. You're the message giver. So don't put that weight on your shoulders. Don't put that responsibility for someone else's life or someone else's business on you. It is not your responsibility to make them successful. It is not your responsibility whether they fail or succeed. People only fail in this business when they quit. So here's what I need to tell you. Listen to what these girls said. Literally like what Sarah does. I send the text just like she does, the exact same thing to my new consultants. They get to follow it. I'm the gift giver. They follow it. We get on the phone. We talk through the 5 steps to getting started. We book their dates. I don't even go over step 5 until they've completed their dates, because I actually want them to show me that they really want this, because my job as a leader, just like every single one of us, we're not different in this way, is to share, train, equip, and inspire. That's it. Our job is not to pull. Our job is not to push. Our job is not to make. Our job is not to do for. Our job is just literally to share, inspire, train, and equip. That's it, you guys. So take that weight off your shoulders. Give yourself a big breath. Breathe it in, breathe it out, and go share that gift, and know that everything is set up in place for all of your new teammates so that they can rise and that they can go at whatever speed they want. Whether if you're walking and you're like, well, I don't want to sponsor amazing people because they're going to want to run and I don't want to run. Here's what's going on. Yeah, you guys are so cute. Then if you want to walk, but you sponsor someone who runs, heck to the yes, you guys. You need to start sponsoring everyone who wants to run and people who want to jog and walk and everything. But don't feel like you need to not talk to greatness because you feel like you're not equipped enough to train greatness. It is not your job or your responsibility to decide who is going to be better than you. You just go ahead and give the gift and equip them with our site. That's all, you guys. It is not your job to have to worry about their success or failure, okay? So I want you to take that off. So I also want to share, because on the checklist, and this is the last thing I'm going to share, they had the very bottom, it says no's. You guys, we are going to get no's. You're going to get no's. And here's the thing. If you want to have massive results, you're only going to see massive results if you have massive consistent action. If you have massive short spurt action, you're going to see a massive short spurt of results. Okay. So that's what is really fun about this business, is the bigger you want to be just depends on how consistent you are with your growth and your sharing and your sponsoring and your scheduling and the things that actually pay us. And the things that pay us are scheduling, sponsoring, and selling. Okay. So all the other stuff, literally, we want you to declutter yourself right now. Take the stress off, take the responsibility off. Take the, I have to do this and I have to do that. Take that all off. We want you to schedule, sponsor, and sell, and equip and train. That's it, you guys. Equip, train, and then duplicate. So you're going to get no's. And remember, there are going to be people who say no to you because there has to be lawyers. There has to be doctors. There has to be teachers. There has to be mailmen. There has to be other jobs in this world besides everyone just doing Arbonne. So don't take it personally when somebody says no to you. They may not really understand what they're saying no to. They're not saying no to you. They're saying no to themselves. They're literally looking at a mirror of themselves and saying no back to them, not to you. And in this business, it is literally a treasure hunt. You're going to meet people who don't want it, and you're going to meet people who do. So it's literally coming to the top 2% of the people you talk to are going to want to be millionaires. Okay. There's going to be some people who say they want it, who don't want to work for it. And just like the girl said, that's why they give them the text, and that's why they give them the job to go to the site first and listen to the call and watch the video and print the docs, because that's actually a test. It's a test to see how serious you truly are and whether or not us as leaders want to spend the time investing into someone who really doesn't want it. So take the responsibility off, you guys. Be excited about where we're going, because this literally is the only place in the world where not only you get to use amazing products that are going to make you feel better, look younger, age gracefully, but it's the only place in the world where you can actually start for $49, getting your nutrition and your skincare, which you get to eat and wear and use, and yet you can have a multi-million-dollar business. I'm just telling you right now, if that thought of quitting or stepping back or anything ever enters your mind, I'm going to suggest that you rethink that, because where in the world are you ever going to get this? And I'm going to put my hand up right now. I thought those thoughts. I thought I wasn't good enough. I thought I needed to step back. I thought I wasn't going to rocket to the top. And I sat in myself, and I sat in my space where I wasn't good enough. I wasn't talking to people. A booked calendar fixes everything, just letting you guys know. If you feel stuck, book your calendar, then you'll be unstuck like that. But I was in that place, and finally I got over my ego and my pride and myself and thought, holy cow, I'm holding on to this amazing gift, not only that can change my family's life, but literally can change the lives of so many others. So when you get to that spot where the no's are getting to you, understand they are necessary. But you've got to put yourself into personal growth and take the responsibility of other people's lives off of you, and literally get your priorities and your why focused, because Arbonne is going to be all over the world. We are going to be in every country. We are going to have thousands upon thousands upon thousands of national vice presidents, probably even more than that. So there is so much room. There's room for all of you at the top. You just have to decide, am I going to work through the no's? Am I going to work through the obstacles? Am I going to work through the grit? Am I going to have enough persistence? Am I going to be positive enough? Am I not going to let other people get me down? Am I going to tell the dream stealers what's up? Am I going to show up? Am I going to plug in? And I'm going to share. If you're going to do all of those things consistently, you'll be at the top too. So with that, you guys, have an amazing, put those gloves on, yes. Have an amazing day, you guys. Rock it out. Let's go. Halfway through the month already. Get those bonuses. Bye, you guys. Have an amazing day.